Hey guys, today I'm showing you how to build a super simple and efficient Minecraft mob farm. And this farm should work on all versions of Minecraft. So let's get on to the video. So first you want to make this mob farm however many blocks you want off the ground, and then on top of the block you want to place a dispenser facing up. Then you want to place blocks around the dispenser like so. And what we're doing here is basically making a platform so the water can flow out from this dispenser outwards without spilling anywhere, so the mobs will get funneled to your water collection system or whatever. So here you want to make the dispenser as 1 and then go 7 more blocks out, so totally 8 blocks. So here I mess it up and do 7 blocks instead, and when I count it doesn't look right, so I have to do it again. This side was correct, but I made it wrong. So here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but it's supposed to be 8, so there's 1 block over there. So I'm just gonna add over here, here, not there, and here. Then that's the cross. You want to make a diagonal square, I guess we'd call it. So you can just do this, just placing the blocks one like that, so that's the diagonal like that. And then you want to do it on each and every one of these, so I'll do it and I'll be right back. So now this is done, what you want to do is go and place one observer, but before that you want to test out that this platform is actually correct, and so you want to place a water bucket on the dispenser, and you should see this where the water doesn't overflow or underflow. So now you want to place a block, then you want to place an observer with the red dot thing facing up, then break the block, then place another block on top of the observer, then place another dispenser facing up. So this should be what you have right here. Then you want to replicate the platform on the bottom. Again, you can make as many platforms as you want, but I would recommend going at least 4, since the water will be alternating. 2 layers will have water and 2 layers bone, so you'll get maximum efficiency out of that. So here I'll just do it and I'll be right back. So I am back, and this is what you should have right now. So then you just want to replicate the circuit. So block, observer, block, break the first block, place the dispenser, and then do the platform. And in this video I'm just going to be doing 3 since I don't want to take a lot of time. So again, just go 8 blocks out on each direction and then make the diagonal. And how this works is that when the dispenser flushes out the water, then the observer will detect it and go to the next dispenser. So I will finish this platform and I will be right back. So I am back, and now what you want to do is, this is what you should have here, by the way. By the way, you can make the water collection system or something at the bottom, and now you want to place water buckets in each of the dispensers, so that way the dispenser can dispense the water right on top of the right on the block the observer is looking at. So when it does that, the observer will detect it, send a redstone pulse through that block to the next dispenser, and the next dispenser will also flush the water, and it'll repeat and rinse, or rinse and repeat. So now you want to make the clock. So first, place a block, then underneath the dispenser, then place a redstone underneath the dispenser. Then you can just take this out for the input of the Etho Hopper clock. So if you don't know how to make an Etho Hopper clock, then this can be a pretty quick tutorial for you guys. And first, let me just get this redstone in. By the way, my texture pack will be in the description down below. Or not, depends on if I remember. So after this is done, you want to get the redstone up one block. So I already realized that here. Yeah, so that's the redstone dust. Then you want to have two hoppers facing into each other. So that's the hopper facing into that and that. Okay, next you want to place a block on the side of the hopper and take a comparator output from the hopper. And that's a repeater. I need a comparator, not a repeater. That's a comparator and that's a comparator. After you do that, you want the comparator to run into a block on both sides. There, yeah. Next, you want to place a temporary block, a sticky piston, and break the temporary block and place a redstone dust where the temporary block used to be. Same thing on this side. Temporary block, sticky piston, and redstone. Now, you want to place some items in the hoppers last, but first you want to place a redstone block over there. And why didn't this get powered? Okay, so don't run the redstone underneath the dispenser, run it into a block underneath the dispenser. So as you can see, the water did flow. Let me break that real quick. So now once the redstone block goes and comes again, it will re-trigger the dispenser, which will remove the water. So if I just put some items in here, let's say half a stack, and let's do that. As you can see, the redstone is powered. And now I don't want to set the time. So now I guess we just have to wait for it to finish. And I'm just gonna help it out a bit. That's that, and then that's that, and then that's that, that's that. Boom. And I broke the hopper accidentally. So this is supposed to happen, but since I'm dumb, I didn't realize that before, and I totally reset the system. So over here there should be a water bucket. Yep. And here as well. That's the regular bucket. And that's the water bucket. Oh, and you should block up the water. So that is basically the mob farm. Then you want to make a platform above it, so you can work in the day as well. So I would recommend going up 3 to 5 blocks tall and making the same sort of platform but way bigger. In theory, you could build a big giant flatland square on the top of this, but one, that looks pretty weird in comparison to this, and two, it's gonna take a bunch more resources if you don't do it this way, which is just doing this dragon thing. So I will finish this and I will be right back. back, and this is about the size of the platform that you should have. Now you want to make it spawn proof. So since I'm in creative mode, I can just replace this thing with slabs with a simple fill command. But you won't be. So I recommend just building this thing out of bottom half slabs. I need that block. So let's just do this. Let's go to the other side, find the middle, then go out. There, I guess. Then let's do this. Smooth stone slabs. There you go. Replace smooth stone. Not smooth. Not smooth. Smooth stone. Yeah. And that became slabs. So that's how I replace slabs, I guess. And now you want to check the light level on the edgemost block. First, let me just set the time to sunrise. So if I look at the F3 screen here, you want to look at the sky value, not the block this time. And why did I go there? Okay, let's just go back there. So I'll find and go here. And that's 8 sky. So this platform needs to be bigger. And ideally, it should all be 0, but that'll make a humongous ceiling. So I would recommend making the last block having a light level of at least 8. So here, since it's 9, I might go 3 blocks out, I think. Yeah, it's 9. So let's just go 1, 2, 3 blocks. Let's go 4, just in case. So I will finish the platform again, and I will be right back. So guys, this is the size of the platform that you should have. And now if I quickly check the light level, it's 5. So it's perfect, I guess. Now, what you want to do is basically finish this, double check everything. You might want to make a make the redstone go underneath the water that collection system, and then go in out from the hover clock. And now basically just subscribe to my channel, because why not? And it's free and it helps me out a ton. So after this, you basically want to double check everything, double, triple, quadruple check everything, make sure the platforms are the correct size, make sure the clock is the correct design and not a super fast comparative clock, because that'll really ruin this farm. And now you should see some mobs spawning, but since I'm an idiot, I forgot to light up the bottom, which is underneath the farm, and mobs are spawning here instead of up there. So now I'm just going to torch spam this area. That's not enough. Let's go more, getting more, because why not? That should be good. Now let's kill these. Wow, that was a black spike. Let's kill that. And now I guess we just have to keep the items in the hopper clock. So I recommend keeping about maybe 48 to a stack or more. Depends on what you want. But for me, I think 48 or a stack is the perfect number, since it'll take some time for it to actually start up the farm, but after that it's very efficient. So here only one creeper spawned, but then it also got washed away. As you can see, it'll go into a collection system, which will go into some lava or magma blocks or soul campfires or regular campfires or whatever. So now let me just zoom in on this, and any moment now you should see that the redstone clock go off, which it did, and on again. so the water will be retracted. And I went here to kill the creeper, but I forgot about it as soon as I got there. So yeah, and that's on. And now it alternates. So the top and bottom don't have any mobs, and the middle has water. So now, let's just take it just for video purposes. So now if I just go back and zoom in and look up, there's zombie, and then as soon as zombies spawn, there's so many mobs. There's 3 skeletons, 4 skeletons on the top, there's a bunch of creepers, and then if the clock turns on, the water will be dispensed, and all the mobs will get flushed out, and in the middle layer, the mobs will spawn. And then this process will rinse and repeat until we get a bunch of mobs. So that is the mob farm. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.